We have 3 files to address this morning regarding Elizabeth May Conway. File number 24847 alleges on or about March 12th that you stole property that belonged to Walmart worth more than $200. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $2,000. And the allegation was that you took merchandise, is the right case, and put it in your cart. There's a video of it. The next case is 2-4.
3 charges, 3 chances. And yet, here we are watching a woman who keeps slipping deeper, not just into legal trouble, but into something way worse, chaos. When the judge mentions Walmart, a mattress, and multiple thefts, it's not just about stolen goods. It's about a stolen life unraveling right in front of us.
Trials today on all 3 cases. I understand there's some other things going on here. First of all, Mr. Truckee, was there a plea offer in this case?
There was an offer to 2 counts of second-degree retail fraud or 1 count of first-degree.
Which would be a felony.
Correct.
Plea offer, 2 counts retail fraud, second, which would be concurrent, or 1 count of retail fraud first. Felony.
That plea deal moment? It's heartbreaking. Imagine having to pick your poison, 2 misdemeanors, or risk a felony. But even with options on the table, you can hear the disconnect. Elizabeth is spiraling, and you can sense she doesn't fully grasp how close to the edge she is.
All right, Ms. Conway, I understand that you're not happy with Mr. Truckee as your attorney.
Not necessarily, because I gave him documents when you sent him to the jail. I was in the hospital in the second and the middle of the month.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I gave him documents when he sent him over to the jail. I was in the hospital in the second and in the middle of the month of August. So I wouldn't have failed to appear otherwise.
All right.
So
But
his job was for you to do an emergency PR bond.
yes,
He didn't do
and
none of it. I said in the
well,
jail, getting
he
like,
could
all the stuff
have-
happened in the jail.
jumped up and down and screamed and yelled and pleaded on his knees for a PR bond, and I wouldn't have given you one. You have a history of not showing up. You got multiple addresses, a Sturgis address. I don't even know where you are. So I wasn't going to give you a PR bond. You have...
This is where the judge lays it down raw. No sugarcoat. He tells her she's a mess. And he's right. She's got unpaid fines, multiple addresses, a broken record of missed court dates. But behind that chaos, there's pain. And maybe a little bit of hope.
And I'm watching you disintegrate before my eyes. I first met you in 2022 or so, and when you came here from the east side. And
I grew up here actually with my mom, the Bingaman family. That's my mom.
All right, I guess you told me that before,
Yes.
but
So, raised in a split family, Conway Bingaman. So yes, I've been growing up on each side,
all right,
Constantine and the east side. So, but I don't appreciate the insult because that's the first time I met you was in 2022. Remember I had a baby?
yes.
Yes, I was 6 months.
Well, I'm
pregnant.
not trying to be
Same
unkind.
kind of circumstances going on right now, except for your jail staff. I just had to write a statement to the police on.
All right, but
Okay.
you
And I'm
are,
also a victim of this county right now. The state trooper Bauer's on.
well, you are killing yourself.
This is wild. The system says, plead not guilty, you walk free. Plead guilty, you stay. That irony is heavy. And honestly, that moment, it shows how broken and mechanical justice can feel when someone's drowning in instability.
And so here's where we are. The irony of this, if you plead not guilty, I have no choice but to let you out of jail. I'm afraid, A, that you'll go into the wind again, and B, that you'll get in more trouble. But if you plead guilty to these charges, I'm going to set everything for sentencing and try to take care of your other cases. What would you like to do here today?
I'd like to get out of jail.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Where will you go?
Probably to a hotel room, likely.
Well, why did you tell the police you lived in Goodrich or you lived in
I never told them
Pontiac?
I lived in Goodrich. They don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. I lived in Goodrich like 5 years ago. Like 6 years when they were delivering me a subpoena for a Jacob Ryder Turner.
Trying to warn her. He's basically spelling out, you're gonna fall again. Jail's waiting. And yet, he still gives her that shot. Because maybe, just maybe, someone will help her catch herself before she hits bottom.
Well, I know that you went out of jail, and I guess I don't have any choice in the matter. But I'm not gonna let you fire your lawyer because it's not his fault. He's here to represent you on all of these. Now, what the prosecutor may do, I'm not sure, is turn these into a felony. But right now they're misdemeanors, and there's a misdemeanor offer. As I said, you're on video in each case, according to the affidavits of probable cause. So at this point, you wish to continue your plea of not guilty?
Yeah.
All right.
Here it is, a gut punch. She's pregnant. She's been in jail for 28 days. And you can hear the wear and tear in her voice. Whether she's the cause of the mess or just caught in it, she's broken. And it's tragic.
I'm like before.
Well, I don't want you to do any of that yet. I want you to hold on to your money. I want you to find a place to live.
Right.
But let me just be frank. There is jail in your future. You've got 3 of these retail fraud charges. They're trying, if you want a trial on each one of them, I guess you can have a trial on each one of them. They're each punishable by up to a year in jail. If you do that, the prosecutor's probably going to turn it into a felony. If we're going to try these, we might as well try just one. But at this point, we'll set a last pre-trial, and maybe we can resolve it at that time. What I would really like to do is when I do a sentence, resolve all this other stuff. The drinking driving case, allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code, those 2 disturbing the pieces that I let you out of jail, the disorderly person I let you out of jail, the retail fraud from earlier this year, $270. You don't have any money.
Yeah, I paid for the guy bond out in June. In June, I got a bondsmith, so I paid the guy back for the bondsmith.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you out of jail.
She's walking out, on bond, pregnant, broke, and totally alone, calling her mom for a ride. It's not a redemption arc yet, but this might be her last chance. And man, I hope she takes it.
But no, when I tried to circle out a couple times in rivers and ignored me. So I was like, I'm about to take this people's job though. So I just, I was like, yeah.
Elizabeth, I'm very concerned about you.
Yeah,
I know that
right.
you're drug free because I've had you in jail for 28 days.
Well, you already
But-
know that anyways. Remember when you apologized to me and I pled guilty a couple of years ago? Because you thought I was on meth or something when I was on dextroamphetamine, which is Adderall.
Well, you were on other
But it wasn't on
amphetamines.
anything. No, I wasn't.
But I'm just concerned about how your demeanor is right now.
I don't feel good. I've been getting in there. That's why I was like not happy with the way the people were treating me in there, in the jail staff and stuff. Because you're not supposed to do stuff like that to pregnant people. I don't think.
All right. I don't have to like this, and I don't, but you're going to get out on a PR bond. They're going to take you back to jail, probably give you lunch, and you're going to be standing on the front steps of the jail.
That's all right. I'll call my cousin. My mom's cousin, my other cousin was in Centerville. Do you know what Todd Baum is?
It's a PR bond.
Yeah, no, I said Todd Baum and I live in Centerville. I think I could call, have my mom call them to give me a ride if I need it.
All right. I will
So it's
see
the
you
same
on, I
person.
want you to stay in contact with your lawyer so he knows how to get a hold of you. We're going to end up with more bench warrants.
The other phone got stolen.